1, 2, 3, come on!
What's up, Style Element here, and today we're going to be doing a new what if. What if Naruto was raised by Kurama? Part 0. In this what if, Minato's jutsu, his sealing jutsu, doesn't work how he wants it in this time. For some reason, his soul and Kushina's soul gets merged with Kurama after sealing him away, which starts to change Kurama, little by little. He even starts to care about Naruto when he sees Naruto get picked on by the villagers just because of the nine-tailed fox being inside him. He didn't understand the emotions he felt. All he knew was that he had to protect him. Before I go on, I forgot to mention, in this what if, Naruto gets the full 9 tails as well in this one. Back to the what if. In this timeline, the villagers harass him terribly because of the full 9 tails. They would throw anything they could find next to them. They would even throw rotten food at Naruto and hard objects like metal. But Naruto didn't care anymore. It's happened to him his whole life. But one day, Naruto's sitting on top of the Hokage stone wall. Unaware to Naruto, a group of villagers are sneaking up on him. As he gazes over the village, he thinks to himself, wow, what a beautiful view. What a peaceful spot. At that exact moment, the villagers go and throw a bag over Naruto's head and drag him out of the village. They hang Naruto up by his feet in a tree so that they could beat on him. As Naruto is getting beaten, he thinks to himself, why me? Why does the whole village hate me so much? At that exact moment, Naruto gets transferred into his mindscape. As Naruto looks around in his mindscape, he sees a cage. He goes up to the cage to try to see if anyone's in there. As he looks inside the cage, all of a sudden, 2 glowing red eyes open. Naruto falls backwards and starts to scream out, monster! Kurama gets ticked off by this and says, who are you calling a monster? My name is Kurama, and your village knows me as the 9-tailed fox. And proceeds to tell Naruto of what happened on the day of his birth. Naruto is stunned that his father was the 4th Hokage, and his mother was the last Jinchuriki before him. As Naruto is lost in thought, overwhelmed by how much information he was just given, Kurama then breaks the silence. Hey kid, right now you're getting beaten up by a couple of old villagers. I don't want my host dying on me already, so I'll lend you a hand. He says it in a mean way so Naruto doesn't realize that Kurama actually wants to help him. Naruto finally realizes what's going on around him and asks Kurama exactly where they are. Kurama then replies with, we are in your mindscape, kid. But for right now, we're going to need to stop those villagers from harming you. Meanwhile, back in the real world, the villagers realized that Naruto's body had stopped moving. One of the villagers started freaking out. Oh crap, we just killed the kid. As another one starts to laugh in like a psycho manner. Finally, that monster is dead, that villager said. A third villager then says, maybe it was a good thing that that monster died. Ever since this village has obtained a Jinchuriki, it's always been bad luck ever since. At that exact moment, Naruto let out that damn train. Sorry for the interruption. Back to the what if. Where was I? Oh. Naruto then lets out a loud gasp of air, and the villagers nearby him almost jump out of their skins because they thought he was dead. Now, since this is very young Naruto before he goes to the academy, he's not going to be able to use very much of Kurama's chakra. He's only going to be able to use maybe like 1%, just to be clear. Naruto starts to break out of the bindings that they had on him, And when he breaks out, he goes straight after the one that was laughing, because Naruto was actually conscious, just to gather intel to see if there was any ninja around him, which there isn't. They're all villagers. Naruto using 1% Kurama's chakra would probably be just a little bit stronger than your average adult. Naruto goes and jumps onto the psychotic villager and starts to wail on him. The psychotic villager is now bloody and tries to get away and has the other villagers help him get out as Naruto is just wailing on him. A few of them drag Naruto off as Naruto then turns around and sets his eyes on them. The four other villagers that were trying to help the psychotic one then just leaves him because of the stare that Naruto gives them. It's just a primal look as Naruto actually starts to get angrier and use like 2% of Kurama's chakra. The more angrier he gets, the more percentage he's able to use over time. Naruto then turns around to look at the villager still on the ground. With an angry look, Naruto tells him, "You better get out of here now, before I stop being so generous." The man then stumbles to get back to his feet, and then runs off into the woods. Naruto then begins to walk back to the village. As he walks back, he then thinks to himself, "Did that really happen? Did I just meet the Ninetales?" Out of nowhere, Naruto hears a voice. "It's Kurama," he says. Naruto almost jumps out of his pants due to how loud it was. And Naruto and Kurama begin to talk on the way back to the village. After a while, Naruto asks Kurama, "Would you like to be my friend, Kurama?" As Naruto says that, Kurama is completely stunned and thinks to himself, "This is one odd human to want to become friends with a tailed beast." Kurama then thinks to himself for a very long time and then says, "I can't be your friend, but how about I'll be your older brother," said the Ninetales, very reluctantly and very embarrassed. Naruto not realizing how embarrassed he is, Naruto then says, "Do you have any other brothers or sisters?" Kurama then stops being embarrassed and thinks, "I guess you could think of the other tailed beasts as my siblings," said Kurama. "But we all don't see eye to eye." Naruto then says, "So you're alone like me?" And then says, "Okay, I'll be your younger brother," with a very happy grin on his face. "At least this way I won't be alone," thought Naruto. Kurama then informed Naruto if he wanted to get more of Kurama's chakra, he would have to train more and non-stop. So by the time Naruto goes to the academy, he's already as strong and skilled as Sasuke would be, thanks to Kurama's influence on his life and how much they would train together. By this timeline, Naruto would have around maybe 8% of Kurama's chakra under control. And Kurama would be giving him pointers on how to use his chakra and stuff. And he would have told him his chakra nature was wind by now. And he would have had at least one special move of that chakra nature. I'm going to say that he's found out a way to use his wind nature to be able to cut through the air like a sword. So all he has to do is focus chakra through his arm, and when he moves it up and down in a motion of how you would move a sword, a blast of wind would come out and cut through the air. I'm gonna say it's not as strong as the Rasengan, but it could definitely get the job done if used the right way. Oh, before I forget to mention, Naruto's gonna have, for now on, weights underneath his clothes just to boost his speed after taking them off during a fight. And this is actually where I'm gonna stop this part 0 of what if Naruto was raised by Kurama. And if you guys have any suggestions for this what if, like any ideas for the future of it, please let me know in the comments down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.